Tomorrow marks 24 years since the tragic September 11th terror attacks on the United States that claimed the lives of nearly 3,000 Americans. And the families of the victims are set to have a press conference today as a judge rules that they are allowed to sue Saudi Arabia for allegedly helping the hijackers. Joining me now is the national chair of the 9/11 Families United, Terry Strada. Terry, thank you so much for being here. Tell us why this recent ruling by this judge matters.
It's incredibly important that we know the truth about who attacked us on September 11th. And the judge has ruled that there is credible evidence that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's government was deeply involved in murdering 3,000 Americans on U.S. soil.
And you just received some news about the FBI and potential cover-ups. Tell us about that reporting.
It's not potential. It's 100% that 10 days after September 11th, there's an individual that was handling the first two arriving hijackers, helping them with everything that they needed. His name is al-Bayoumi. He was in London. He had already fled the country. And they raided his home and they confiscated this evidence. The FBI buried it.
Why?
Well, that's a good question. But for over 20 years now, they did not give it to the 9/11 Commission. They did not give it to the Joint Inquiry. They did not cooperate with the 2018 subpoena. They have not cooperated with Biden's executive order. This very key evidence about Bayoumi's involvement, plane sketching with flight calculations on how to hit a target on the ground, everything. And it's incredible that, yes, the FBI buried it.
Wow, there's going to be a release of some 9/11 related documents, which I know you find encouraging. Have you been in touch with Kash Patel regarding this?
I've reached out and I have not heard back yet, so I'm trying very hard to get that meeting with Kash Patel or even Dan Bongino, because they need to understand this was past FBI's, very, very egregious behaviors. It started with Mueller and it continued right up until the past FBI. So yes, we need their help.
Okay, so when it comes to Saudi Arabia and this recent ruling, if you win, what happens? What sort of punishment would Saudi Arabia face, and how do you make that actionable?
It would be a monetary compensation to the families.
And would they pay, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. They would not have a choice but to pay. And if not, then there's ways to collect on a judgment. We've done it with Iran. We can do it.
But you don't care about the money.
It's not about the money at all. Actually, it's about stopping the money that flows to terrorist organizations, because the kingdom is culpable for not just aiding and abetting the 9/11 attacks. They financed al-Qaeda.
Yeah, well, the United States right now is trying to foster a closer relationship with Saudi Arabia. How do you feel about that?
It's very painful to watch all of that happen when all of this is also happening, and they need to address it. We need to understand, we need to get our history books right so that future generations are taught the truth about September 11th. And you can't protect yourself fully if you don't really divulge into all of what happened.
24 years tomorrow. How are you feeling?
Sad. I miss him. I miss him more and more, I think, the older I get. Kids are grown out of the house, and he would be so proud of them. And I had dinner with my youngest last night, who was 7 at the time, and he would be very proud to see how his son is doing. Grandchildren, my daughters had 2, and my youngest, Justin, who was 4 days old, has joined the military.
Wow.
So he's missed out
Tom,
on
your
a
husband,
lot.
he'd be so proud of you too, and all that you're doing, fighting for justice and accountability. You've been doing it for over 2 decades now. And at the time of his death on September 11th, you had just given birth.
Yes.
You had a 4-day-old.
Yes.
And look at all that's happened since. So that must be so difficult to live without him for this long?
Oh, absolutely. He's missed out on everything, every graduation, every birthday party, all the ups, and he wasn't there for some of the serious downs. I mean, my youngest had brain cancer, and I had to go through that without him. So he's just missed all the way around, the support, the love, his guidance. It's hard to raise children without a father.
And that's why you keep on fighting.
Absolutely.
So this press conference is happening today. You'll be discussing this ruling?
Oh, yes.
And you hope to get more press coverage and media attention on it and the importance of it?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is big news. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia attacked us on September 11th. Everybody should be outraged over this. Just because the FBI swept it under the rug for 24 years doesn't mean that the outrage for accountability shouldn't be boiling up in all of us.
Terry, we thank you so much for joining us ahead of this press conference. We're thinking about you, your husband, and all who lost their lives on 9/11 and the years after, because thousands died because of injury and disease as well. National Chair of 9/11 Families United, Terry Strada, we thank you very much.
Thank you.